Hey y'all, it is me. Stop, drop, and roll on. Y'all already know what I'm doing, but I'm taking a break right now. So I'm rendering to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and you know the rest of it. And right now, I'm on a break. People are allowed, by the law of the land, breaks. So I'm taking this time to do this hair tag. I have been tagged by Goforthandconquer to do a hair tag. Now, she explained to y'all why I got pulled into doing the tag to begin with. Y'all will probably never see me doing hairdo situations on here because I'm not a hairdo guru. And y'all already know that. Most of my videos, you will see me up here with my hair tied up. And sometimes I can look a little scrappy. And I'm not doing it on intentional now, intentionally. But you know, okay? But I'm going to do this because I have been asked. And because I'm grown like that. So this is the deal. This is how I talk. I cannot help it. I have tried to, even on my telephone when I'm talking to the people, they always ask me, ma'am, where are you from? I have to explain that at least once or twice a day. I don't even want to go there. Anyway, this is about hair. I'm going to go through these questions. Y'all bear with me, okay? Y'all saw me this morning when I did my video. And this is what was the out. This is the brown cotton ball. And if you hear me ever say the brown cotton ball, we are talking about the luxuriousness of the luxurious. Whatever you want to call it. This is not all of the brown cotton ball. This is some Marley hair that this is the gift that keeps on giving right here. I use this. I'm going to use the hair till the hair run away. And it might be getting ready to make its escape plan right now. But for now, it's still here. And every time I capture it, it will be slapped on my head. Because when I'm exercising, things is a little different. Anyway, let me start with these questions. This is the hair tag official from Stop, Drop, and Roll On. Why did I start my hair journey? I started, well, I have always had hair, and I've always had hair. Haven't we? Anyway, let me regroup, and I just started. This is the first question. Anyway, I have always been interested in my hair and trying to work with it. Interest does not always equate out to doing what is best, okay? But I have always been interested in my hair and knowing what works for my hair and the stuff that don't work for my hair. Have I always done right by my hair? AKA, no, I have not. I'll be the first one. I don't know why my lips is sitting up here looking like a bright moon. I got to get this off. Y'all excuse me. That is ridiculous. That just looked like I was about to set myself on fire. Let me put that in the trash can. Anyway, as you can see, I have always had hair. This is me here, young. This is one of my brothers, and this is the youngest. When y'all hear me say Bubby, this is Bubby. Bubby had almost as much hair as I did, but I've always had quite a bit of hair. Actually, I've always had a lot of hair. Here's some more hair, okay? And this is curled on. This is my hair back here, and it is curled under. It will be down low. That's me. I always had hair. And I have had short hairdos and everything. But when I started getting serious about my hair has been within the last 10 years. And I'll get more to that for another question later on in the hair tag. But it has been out of a necessity. Some of it has been, and some of it has been just because it makes good sense. Pierre has, pre-Pierre days, I wanted her because, you know, how you are when you're younger. Now with Pierre has these little stipulations about hair and stuff. Some of them I, pay attention to, and some of them I'm like, look, you going in there getting brush and a little bit of hair grease, and that's your regimen for the day. We can't put too much pressure on the kid. So he knows. How long have I been natural? Well, how long have I been on a natural hair journey? For a long time, I should say. Seriously, I say for the last 10, 15 years. 10, 15 years. Have I always done what's right? Again, I say no. I done committed some crimes against my hair. For real. Seriously, y'all. I have been known to have 2 hairdos in one day. I started out one day, and this was when I was in college. I had one hairdo at the beginning, and when I went back to my evening classes, my hair was a different color, and it was gone. I mean, I would cut it off. My mother never knew what was coming into the house when I came home. People won't believe that, but I had one wild otherwise, but as far as my hair was concerned, I guess that was my little avenue or venue for self-expression, and I used it to the fullest extent. Serious business. Am I relaxed, transitioning, or natural? This is all regular that grows out of my head. It ain't nothing added to it. It's just what God has given me. Natural. My hair length now. Y'all would be surprised about the cotton ball. When I put my hair, usually like when my hair is down, I had this habit of like packing my hair. You know how people used to fork out their afros and then go like this and pack it all in, making it look dense and stuff. Well, when I'm in my, what I call a blowout stage, and y'all know what blowout, if you know what it is, then you know what it is. The younger people might know what it is because they be doing that Brazilian stuff, Brazilian blowouts of protein. Anyway, let me come and reel myself back in. The brown cotton ball in her fully forked out self is out to here. I am past my shoulders in the back. When I'm pulling it down on the sides, and this is as good as the measurement's gonna get. So y'all just hear me and hear me right. When I'm pulling it down here, she sits probably about right here. If I would do right, she would be luxury, or whatever the word is. Luxuriously luxurious. That's what I'm looking for. But sometimes I don't do right. I don't do hair checks anymore because the last time I did it, Pierre assisted me. He got the cameras, not the camera, but he got the what's the name of that thing? The ruler out. And Pierre was cooking the books, basically. He was cheating. I think Pierre added like 1/4 of an inch here, and he was taking away in places where I knew that I had more hair than that. So that was the end of my measuring days. I don't do that no more because I would have to have help in the back, and good help is hard to find when we talking about hair length measurement. So there you go. Length goal. I don't have any length goal. My goal is to keep hair on my head at all times until the Lord comes back, or I go in there and lay in the bed and don't get back up again. That is how I just let y'all in on a little secret. If the Lord tarries, then that's how I envision going out of here. Just laying down, and taking a nap, and then that's that. Not that that had anything to do with the hair tag, but just so you know. But I do want to keep my hair until he crack the sky. Either I go in there and take that final nap. I'm just telling you. So that's it. That ain't all of the thing. That's just all of that answer. Okay. Texture. I do not call my hair the brown cotton ball for nothing. My hair can go from straight out to where I'm looking like Get Christy Love and all kind of people I rolled up into one. And then, if I don't do anything with it, and I allow nature to take its course, mean unfettered and untouched in the wild, that stuff will shrink down and I'll look like Bruiser Bob Sweet Tan. It'll just draw in, and it'll look like a little something, like a helmet hair, so to speak. And then I have to pay Pete to get that stuff undone. I done learned my lesson. Y'all, I've been on this road for a while. And the brown cotton ball never ceases to amaze me in the stuff that she do. But I'm telling you the truth. This front up here is wavy. All it takes is a drop of this or a little scrunch of that. And then it'll wave up. But the sides pretty much the same way. But this here, right up here in this top, right, is right up in here where this situation is sitting. Sometimes I have asked my mother this. Did somebody sneak in at some point and do a toupee transplant right up here in this top? This is some hair that I don't question what God do. He gave me what he wanted me to have. All I'm saying is that stuff up there is special. It takes a special person to work with it. That's why I got it, apparently. It takes some special products. It takes special patience. And it takes all type of everything coming together in a perfect storm to make it behave. And even at that, there's a timer on it. It's only going to do so much for so long. I have to work with this up here. Now I'm done with that because I could go on that all day long. That stuff is typing and all of that. I can't tell y'all what type it is because it might be a type that has yet to be typed. It's a area. I know the thing goes to 4C. I think that's as high as I see stuff going, but this might need a typing of its own. It's a different little piece of hair area right up. I have to work with it. I need to probably start doing my hair care in that area first and then moving along to the other places that's more manageable and willing to submit. But that piece right up there, you talking about resistance? There it is right there. Do I want healthy hair or hair length? For me, health is important. Now, when we talk about the man up in here, length is important to him. Now, I can have short hair and have Pierre's blessing if it's just the way he said. Now, day before yesterday, when he was up in there, he said to me, I think that's cute when people's hair is bleached and it's cut down so they get them little curls. I'm not getting ready to walk around like that at this age. Just hold on. It might happen naturally, but I'm not going to do it. And he just looked at me. I said, you take that on down that way. Okay. And he knows. The one product that I just really feel like if you have to narrow it down to one, and this is a difficult question, will have to be this stuff here. At first, it used to be Curls Daughter Hair Butter, but I had to let that stuff lay down when I got a hold of Marguerite. Now, I think Marguerite is a grandma, and I want to tell her, well, I know that lady done went on, but I'm glad she left the recipe for her grandbaby because this stuff has helped me immensely. I really do like it. And I want, when I start getting, let me see where I'm at. No, I haven't reached there's a little level in this jar that I hit. And when I get to that level, I go on the hunt. I made the mistake one time of getting down real low. And it was, you talking about trouble in River City? I was getting ready to turn it out. Because I had to go 2-3 stores to get it. I'm serious. So now, I don't even play with it. Sometimes you just have to know that you don't want to go to jail for acting a clown in the store and do preventative work. This is one product. And I guess if it's only one, water should be flowing where I'm at. So I have to go to the water only method of cleansing. And this is going to have to be the rest of the products. I'll even let my naps on my edges, just what's left of them. I just have to let them just be fuzzed up because I won't have no gel or nothing like that. So just that's the one right there. Worst product ever. Now I'm getting ready to act a monkey. Number one, I really thought that the people at Whole Foods was going to come and pick me up. This was several years ago when everybody was making flaxseed gel. And I'm going to get in there in the kitchen. I cooked up. Some of this stuff wasn't flaxseed gel. Even though I was following the directions as per written. All of this was not flaxseed gel that my end product wasn't. Now, I don't know what I was doing wrong because I'm reading the King's English. I'm following the instructions as per written. And I was coming out with some stuff. Some of it looked like foam. Some of it looked like Jell-O that wasn't quite right. Some of it that I cooked, and I remember all this clearly, Because one time I didn't do something right. Now that time I have to say it was user error. But the other few times, wrong. Put the stuff in my head. And I had to get used to the feel of it, because that's a special feel. To have to pick that up and it's coming through your fingers and you trying to rake and I'm like, I don't know about this. And then I let it dry in my hair, and my head looked like it was filled with squiggly, dried, hard spaghetti. That's all it looked like, just spaghetti. Like, it was terrible. I don't fool with flaxseed gel. Everything in me wants to be as natural as possible, but I will be buying gel. I'm gonna buy gel. I'm gonna show y'all the gel I buy. I buy one of these things right here. This Eco Styler Professional Styling Gel Firm Hold 8. I think this used to be a 9. I think they done changed something up on me, because I'm almost positive this used to have a 9 on it. But whatever, it don't make me no difference. I got enough. It works. What I have to do, though, is I have to take the lid off and let the air get to it to tighten it up and bind it up for a couple of days, and then I'm good to go. This is the gel. This is what I have to use. Now, do I rake this all through my head? No. This is just for edges. I don't know what will happen to me. But that worst product is that flaxseed gel. You can't even sell it to me. But I was buying so much flaxseed. I'm for real. The little man in Whole Foods asked me, "Ma'am, what are you doing with all this flaxseed?" I was embarrassed, because I was trying to get it right, and I just had to keep going over there. This was before flaxseed was readily available around at 7-Eleven and Quick Trip. Now you can get it anywhere. My go-to style, the bun. I'll slap a bun on my head. I done did everything except for sit one right here. But I will put a bun on my head now that I'm working out on the regular and trying to get this fullness off of me. Yeah, I'll put a bun on my head faster than you can say ouch. I'm not playing. I'm serious. Everybody know. And my last job, I was wearing a bun every day. And then I had to start rotating the area, because Miss Roosevelt said, move your bun so you won't have breakage. I do listen to y'all. I really do. And so anyway, I started moving just like in small increments. It was like urban renewal, like once a month. But I was doing it like once a week, to be totally honest. And then it would be just ta-da, and then I end up back where I started. And this woman told me, that sat by me, and she was like, "Well, you should, do you ever think about wearing your hair down?" Because I had been there for quite a while, and I'd never worn my hair down. And I know why I do things. And I don't want it to come out sounding wrong or anything like this, but I do things for a reason. And what I'm about to say, don't y'all judge me. I'm just saying it because it's the truth. I want my hair up like that to remain in a conservative way, where I would not have to be concerned about my hair or statements. And the day I wore my hair down, listening to her, well, I just would like to see you with your hair down. I just think that you would look I just want to know what you look like. And I was like, well, what do I look like? Me? But okay, so I let some time go by before I wore my hair down, because I didn't want to look like I was complying, even though that's what I was doing, And it created an uproar. And it wasn't just it was females and males. And the ladies, I can deal with them, but the men I can't deal with. I don't do really well with attention like that. And I mean, the bun went back. If I had my styling stuff with me then, if I had that Marguerite's Magic with me and a little bit of white in my brush and all my situation, I'd have went in that bathroom, put that bun back up. I'd have came out and it'd been just like that. Presto change-o. That's all I got to say about that. Buns go to. Product junkie. Yes, I have been one, but I am reformed. About a year and a half ago, my family thought Blanta had came to town. And Pierre and I have a Christmas tree, and we have a black Santa, and we call him Blanta. He comes out every year and sits on top of the tree. But they thought Blanta had appeared in the flesh. Y'all, I took so much shampoo and conditioner and hair razzle dazzle and clips and just, it was ridiculous. When I think about it, I just have to bow my head in shame, because nobody had in their right mind had no business making them type of purchases. I wasn't being gifted stuff, and I wasn't being sent stuff to try. This is stuff I'm going in the store to buy. I took that stuff back to my hometown and distributed it among my nieces and my people. Notice that it was not person. It was people, meaning plural. That was ridiculous. I was embarrassed for myself. I was embarrassed. Trim. Not so much. I only trim my hair maybe about twice a year. I need to do it more often because I know that that is a healthy thing. And I need to do that more often. I need to be more vigilant about trimming. Supplements? I take supplements, but I don't take nothing. I ain't taking no hair, skin, and nails or grow this out like this and all that. No. Oils. My favorite oils are, I got it wrote down here. Why am I looking around like the answer finna jump out the wall? Avocado oil, argan oil. My hair likes avocado oil. Argan oil, metafoam oil when I'm not too lazy to order it. And coconut oil. And that's about it for the oils that I pretty much use on my head now. Sometimes I have had to switch things up. Every now and again, I get a little flaky and put some grapeseed oil in my hair. But this area up here that I told y'all about, the pushback area, grapeseed oil ain't nothing, don't do nothing for it. So it's a waste of precious oil. So, yeah. Okay, my hair crush. Number one, hair crush is a strong word. It really is. There are a lot of people here that I look at. I look at a bunch of people. Some of the people that Goforthandconquer named, I look at those ladies. I do. And what I had to do, the reason why I'm where I am today, is I had to settle in my mind that's those ladies' hair. And it's not my hair. At first, I'm sitting up in here twisting my hair, turning it, scranking it up, bantu knotting it, unbantu knotting it, doing all kinds of stuff, trying to get my hair to look like these people. And then it dawned on me. Number one, that ship has sailed. It has gone down the harbor, and it's way down there. Work with what you got. That's what I had. That's the realization I had to come to. And so now, oh, and this lady here, this is this girl here is a black opera singer. I had this page out of Essence Magazine, November the 14th, 2008. We are now in the year of our Lord, 2014. 6 years. That's how long. And I made a copy of it. I had to take this down out my closet. This has been hanging up inside my closet door. Every time I go in there to get some clothes or do something or hide. I'm not hiding. I just said that. But I done wrote on here my main regimen. And main, M-A-N-E, call myself being, you know, whatever. And I'm just like pointing at this is my goal. The truth of the matter is, I got looking at that child's hair a little closer. That's not all her hair. And I started finding out that some of these hair crushes that I was seeing out in the media, some of that stuff wasn't all theirs. And so I'm hair crushing on wigs and pieces. I did that the other day on somebody on YouTube. I was like, oh, that child got a beautiful head of hair. And then before it was over, well, this is my half wig. And I was like, wait, whoa, hey. And then I just let it go. I said, that's the reason why you work with what you got and be pleased and all right with what you have. Don't be lusting and doing all this other stuff because you don't know what I could go get me a half wig. And then there'd be somebody else out there, oh, girl, your hair. And it wouldn't even be all mine. So I'm not going to create no confusion for nobody there. But I do like people's hair for different reasons. It's not always length. Sometimes it's color. Sometimes it's the style. Sometimes it's the cut. And sometimes it's just it's just basic stuff. It's not anything. It doesn't always have to do with length. There's a whole lot of things that I take into consideration. My wash day don't take no more than an hour and a half. And what takes the longest part is that doggone steaming. And I get in there and get under that cuticle thing. I had the thing about 3-4 years. And I get in there and get under there, and it look like I'm in some type of little cedar room, saunaing and not saunaing, or whatever you want to call it. And then when I get through with that, I'm almost home. That's what takes the longest time, is the steaming. The worst thing that has ever happened to my hair is my hair came out. 10 years ago, my hair just started shedding. And I'm just not getting to the point where I can talk about it without really getting teared up. But my hair shedding. At first I thought it was just, shedding. And then it started coming out. I mean, I would comb it, and I couldn't get the comb through it because it would be a ball of hair. Sometimes like this. Just a wad of hair at the end of it. It looked like, y'all seen on them cartoons, them little poodles that had them long ears and then that little hair at the bottom. That's what it looked like. And what I ended up doing was going, and I literally had all my hair cut off. This much left. Pierre never knew it. And the reason why he didn't know it is because I had some dreads attached to it. I had some, I bought some hair, and this lady named Comfort put my hair up, and it looked like I had dreadlocks. She attached that to what I had left. She cut my hair and then attached that. And I did that. I went through that process let's say about every month and a half for a year and a half. Pierre never knew my hair was cut off. He never knew. Number one, it would have set him off. I mean, just nervous and all that stuff. And don't nobody need that. Heck, I'm nervous enough for the both of us because I'm trying to figure out. I was not well at the time. Okay. And so, what ended up happening was, after a year and a half, I had enough hair that I could do something with without putting that on there. And so, I was good. And, but my hair was really short. And when I say short, it wasn't any longer than 2 inches long. And I did that. And I had a lot of compliments on my hair when I had those fake dreads up. And everything like that. But it was out of necessity. It was because I couldn't look at it. I didn't understand. First I didn't understand what was going on. Then after I found out what was going on, it wasn't anything that I could do to stop the process. And so that's how I resolved it. Okay, this has gone on much longer than I intended to, but I am through. Anybody just looking at me do this tag that wants to answer the tag, y'all. Because if I don't even know who wants to participate. I really don't. So I'm just saying, consider yourself touched and tagged. No, just tagged. I don't want to be touching people, but tagged. And that's that. Oh, I forgot to say toodles. Like the thing shuts itself off. That's a shame.